In Photoshop, there are a bunch of different blending modes and blending options that are presented to you. And these are split into categories of blending based on the dark parts of an image, blending based on the light parts of an image, and blending based on the experimental parts of an image. Now, you don't need to memorize what each one of those does, but just understand that Photoshop and all photo editing programs work in layers. So you have a background, you have a middle ground, you have a foreground, you have whatever your subject is within those layers. And you could add an almost infinite amount of layers to it. But then there's a relationship between those layers. How does one layer, this one, interact with the layer that's below it? And these two layers, that relationship between those two layers, can be controlled by something called a blending mode. So if it is that you look through Photoshop and you have the option to change the blending mode to multiply, for example, that focuses on the lower or darker parts of the image, and it uses that information in the image to blend with the layer that is below it. If you look at something called screen or lighten or overlay, it takes the higher notes or the brighter parts of the image and it looks at how do I blend that information on this layer with the information in the layer that is below it.